Isn't it strange how sometimes the very thing that we're searching for is already quietly living beneath the surface, whispering like an underground river, just waiting for one moment of awareness, a crack in the old surface, so it can rise, reshape, and redefine everything. Because maybe, just maybe, you don't need to learn how to be powerful. You only need to remember what it already feels like to own the world from within. How one becomes the kind of man who walks into a room and changes the temperature without saying a word. The kind of man who doesn't chase respect, but he radiates it. The kind of man who turns challenge into clarity, conflict into certainty, and silence into sovereignty. Like the mountain, calm, immovable, watching. Like the fire, fierce, focused, forging. Like the river, adapting, flowing, unstoppable. It's interesting how belief becomes biology, how posture programs power, how breathing builds bravery, and focus forges future. And just imagine a man sitting quietly, back straight, eyes soft but piercing. Every breath a quiet declaration. I'm capable, I'm clear, I'm the cause. You may already notice as you hear this now, how easily these truths begin to sink in. Not as words on a screen, but as realizations in your bloodstream. Because somewhere deep inside you already know. Every challenge is a sculptor of your strength. The confidence is not noise, it's presence. The discipline is not punishment, it's freedom. The failure is not an end, it's only feedback. The emotion is not weakness, it's energy in motion. And every time you remember, you begin to rebuild yourself. It's interesting how the protector rises in stillness, the leader emerges in responsibility, the master evolves in obsession. And perhaps one day, you notice, you no longer ask, what should I do? But instead, who am I becoming? And the answer echoes. You are decisiveness in motion, discipline embodied, direction made flesh. You're the fire that chooses to burn within, not around. You're the silence that commands more respect than 1,000 shouts. You're the calm in the chaos, the rhythm in the storm, the eye of the hurricane, knowing action over hesitation. So what separates dreamers from dominators? You notice taking initiative becomes natural when your inner voice is clear. How protecting others becomes instinct when self-trust is strong. How providing becomes a privilege when purpose powers your stride. When you walk forward now, just imagine every step already held in place by a deeper mind that's already decided. I don't react, I respond. I don't escape, I embody. I don't shrink, I stand. And perhaps you've noticed, or maybe it's noticing you, that the more you accept your identity as protector, leader, initiator, the more the world bends toward your belief. Because beliefs shape reality, action shapes destiny, presence shapes perception. And in a world of chaos, stillness is a superpower. You may notice how resilience becomes your rhythm, courage your compass, and honour your heartbeat. When you make decisions from values, not validation. When your presence whispers, I lead because I've already led myself. When people feel safe in your gravity because you've built it from integrity, not intensity. You stop asking for permission. You start building empires, internal first. You may notice how discipline becomes desire, and desire becomes direction, and direction becomes destiny. Because it's not about effort, it's about energy. Not about control, it's about command. Not about being liked, it's about being aligned. Now you remember. Or maybe the remembering remembers you. The reality is fluid. Beliefs are tools. The mind is your forge. And you're the blacksmith of your soul. You may wonder how people respond not to what I say, but to how I believe. And now you don't even try. Just let it all install, as if every metaphor hides a module, every phrase a new framework, every line a line of code, rewriting the very way you experience the world. Because this isn't just language, this is an upgrade. This is your operating system, reinstalled. By the time you remember to notice, you've already become the one who doesn't try to become anymore. You just are. Unshakable, unstoppable, unmistakably you.